It was 3 a.m. when she woke up. The room was completely dark and silent, and there, just inches from her face, were 2 glowing eyes, staring, unblinking, completely still. Her cat had been sitting there, watching her sleep, for nobody knows how long. Most people would laugh it off, call it creepy, post it online for likes. But what that cat was actually doing in that silent, dark moment was something so ancient, so deeply devoted, so completely misunderstood, that when you hear the real reason, you will never look at your cat the same way again. To understand why your cat stares at you while you sleep, you need to go back thousands of years. Long before cats lived in our homes, before the warm beds and the food bowls and the cozy blankets, cats survived in the wild through one single skill above all others: vigilance, the ability to watch, to monitor, to detect danger before it arrived. And in wild cat colonies, this vigilance was shared. While some cats slept, others stayed awake and watched, guarding the group, scanning for threats, ready to sound the alarm the moment something was wrong. This behavior is so deeply wired into your cat's DNA that even 10,000 years of domestication has not erased it. And here is what changes everything. Your cat does not see you as their owner. They see you as their colony, their family, their person, their responsibility. So when you fall asleep, completely vulnerable, completely unaware of the world around you, your cat does what their ancestors have always done. They watch over you. That unblinking stare in the darkness is not creepy. It is ancient. It is devoted. It is your cat standing guard, so you can sleep safely. Exactly the way cats have protected the ones they love for thousands of years. But the protective watch is just one reason your cat stares at you while you sleep. Depending on how they stare, where they sit, and what their body is doing, they are sending you one of 5 very different messages. Reason 1: I am protecting you. Your cat sits upright, alert, ears slightly forward, eyes scanning the room between glances at your face. This is pure guard duty. Your cat has appointed themselves your personal nighttime protector, and they take this role with complete seriousness. Every small sound in the house, every shadow that moves, every creak of the floor, your cat is processing all of it, so that you do not have to. You sleep. They watch. That is the agreement they made with you, without you ever knowing it was made. Reason 2: I am waiting for you. Your cat stares at you with soft, relaxed eyes, body low, paws tucked under, patient and calm. This cat is not alarmed. They are simply waiting. Waiting for you to open your eyes. Waiting for the moment you return to them from wherever sleep takes you. Because here is something most owners never realize. To your cat, sleep looks like disappearance. You stop moving. You stop responding. The person they love most in the world goes somewhere they cannot follow. And so they wait, patiently, devotedly, at the edge of that invisible distance, ready to welcome you back the moment you return. That stare is not impatience. It is longing. Reason 3: I am checking that you are okay. Your cat stares, then slowly approaches, sniffs your face, your hair, your breath, then retreats and watches again. This cat is performing a health check. Cats have an extraordinary sense of smell, 14 times stronger than a human's. They can detect changes in your body chemistry, your breath, your skin. There are documented cases of cats repeatedly checking on owners who were later found to have undetected medical conditions: low blood sugar, sleep apnea, even early-stage illness. Your cat does not have the words to tell you something seems different, but they have the instinct to keep checking, to keep watching, until they are satisfied that you are safe. That stare is not random. It is concern. Reason 4. I love you, and I cannot help it. Your cat stares with half-closed, soft eyes, occasionally slow blinking, body completely relaxed. This is the purest reason of all. In cat language, a slow blink is a kiss, a declaration of love and safety, a signal that says, I am completely at peace in your presence. When your cat stares at you, sleeping with soft, slow, blinking eyes, they are telling you something that has no words in any human language. Something that can only be expressed by a small, devoted creature sitting in the darkness, watching the person they love breathe, and finding that to be enough. More than enough. Everything. Reason 5. Something is wrong, and I need you. Your cat stares, but their body tells a different story. Tense. Restless. Ears back. Pacing between staring at you and staring at something else in the room. This cat needs you to wake up. Cats have been known to wake their owners during house fires, gas leaks, medical emergencies, and intruder alerts. If your cat's nighttime stare comes with unusual sounds, pawing at you, pacing, do not roll over and go back to sleep. Your cat may be trying to save your life. It has happened before. It will happen again. A man named David shared his story 2 years ago, and it has been read by millions of people since. For 11 years, his cat Shadow slept at the foot of his bed every night, and every single morning, without exception, David woke up to find Shadow sitting beside his pillow, staring at him, waiting. David traveled for work. He was often exhausted. He rarely had time to fully appreciate what was happening every morning in that quiet room. And then one night, David had a severe hypoglycemic episode in his sleep. His blood sugar dropped to a dangerous level. He did not wake up. Shadow did. Shadow sat on David's chest, pawed at his face, meowed louder than David had ever heard him, until David's wife woke up and called emergency services. The paramedics told David that another 30 minutes, and he might not have survived. David wrote, I used to wonder why Shadow stared at me every single night. I used to think it was strange. Now I understand. He was not being weird. He was doing his job. He was watching over me every single night, the way I never knew I needed to be watched over. He saved my life, and I had spent 11 years not fully understanding what he was giving me. Your cat stares at you while you sleep. Now you know why. So what should you do with everything you now know? First, never startle or punish your cat for this behavior. If you wake up to find your cat staring at you, resist the urge to shout or push them away in fright. They are not trying to scare you. They are doing something profound and ancient. Respond with a slow blink, a soft word, a gentle touch. Honor what they are doing. Second, pay attention when the stare is urgent. Learn the difference between your cat's calm watching stare and an urgent, distressed stare. A relaxed body means they are simply watching over you. A tense body, unusual sounds, pawing, means they need your attention immediately. Trust that signal. Third, slow blink back. When you wake up to find your cat watching you, make eye contact and slowly close and open your eyes. This is your cat's language for I love you and I am safe with you. When you do it back, your cat understands. The bond deepens in ways no human word can measure. Fourth, let them sleep near you. If your cat wants to be close to you at night, let them. That closeness is not a habit or a quirk. It is an act of protection and love that has been hardwired into them for thousands of years. Accepting it is one of the kindest things you can do for a creature who has chosen to spend their life watching over yours. Tonight, when the lights go off and the house goes quiet, your cat will find their place, beside you, at the foot of the bed, on the pillow next to yours. And at some point, in the deep quiet of the night, they will turn those eyes toward you, watching, waiting, guarding, loving. Not because they have to, not because they were trained to, but because you are their person, their colony, their everything. And while you sleep, completely trusting, completely vulnerable, they will be there, the way they have always been there, the way they will always be there, until they cannot be anymore. So tonight, before you close your eyes, look at your cat. Really look at them, and know you are the most important thing in their world, even in the dark, especially in the dark. If this video moved you today, share it with someone who loves their cat the way you love yours, because every cat deserves to be understood, and every owner deserves to know they are never truly alone.